This is Chef Bee. All right, it looks like my connection's a little weird. How y'all doing? Coming on today talking about summer-inspired recipes, raw recipes. Today what I want to do is I want to show you guys how to make a stuffed avocado. All right, so I want to do from my. We'll be using some just kind of to garnish, some fresh tomatoes to garnish the plate. All right, so this dish is super simple, and I just wanted to show you how to make it. I am currently doing a raw cleanse. I'm doing that with a few people. Today's our last day. We're gonna actually start it up again starting on Monday. So this is actually one of the dishes from that raw cleanse. All right. So the first thing that we want to do, I'm gonna pull out my trusted, food processor. It's all beat up, but I love it. Right. Greetings to all of you guys. So shout out your city. You know, I see Dalton on. I see Kacha 76757. I see Vegetarian Restaurant Week on. Shout out your city. So we in the ATL, as you know. Shout out your city. Okay, guys? So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to drain this. I've been soaking these. And I actually added sunflower seeds in here, and I also added some pumpkin seeds, okay? So I'm going to drain this, and then I'm going to put it inside the blender, okay? So here we go. This has been soaking in some spring water, okay? So we just strain this out. And I'll tell you guys, for those of you who don't know, the reason why we soak our nuts and seeds is because when we actually buy them, they're sleeping in a way. They're sleeping, right? And what that means is there's all sorts of enzymes that's inside of our nuts and seeds that are not, alive when we buy them dried. Okay? So what we need to do is we need to wake it up. We need to shake it up. And one way we wake them up is by soaking them. All right? So you usually soak nuts and seeds, 4 to 6 hours. I've been soaking this for about 4 hours so that they're nice and plump and they're hydrated and they're ready to serve my body well. Okay, guys? All right, so we have in the sunflower seeds and the pumpkin seeds. I'm now going to add in my smoked paprika, okay? I'm going to also add, I'm not going to use all this salt, but I'm going to add in a good pinch, 2 pinches, okay? We're going to add in that fresh basil, all right? So I'm just going to basically just drag or pull it off of the stem. And you can actually keep this stem and you can add this to, like if you're doing a simple syrup or if you're doing a tea, you can add the stem to the tea and it'll infuse flavor in the tea or the syrup. All right, so we got the basil in. Okay, let me put some of this stuff to the side. And then we have, as I showed you earlier, we have our smoked sun-dried tomatoes. Okay, so that's in. And then we're going to put in, now this looks like, this is a big old clove of garlic. Actually, it looks like it's 2. I thought it was 1, but it's actually 2. So I'm just going to use, the bigger of the 2. So I thought it was 1, but it's actually 2. Okay, guys? So we're going to use the bigger of the 2 of those. And what I'm going to use is I'm going to use like a can to give it a good mash. Actually, let me use this. This is more sturdier, so I'm going to give it a good mash. Okay, guys? All right. So we got the garlic in. So notice this recipe is super simple. We're not using a bunch of stuff. You know, we're using just a natural ingredients. When you're doing a raw cleanse, the goal is to eliminate as much of the additives as possible. So that's what we're doing here. And you want to keep it super simple, but you want to ignite we're making like a not a taco meat, but we're making the stuffing for the avocado. We want to infuse it with a lot of good flavor. And so the smoked paprika is going to give it good flavor, the tomatoes, the basil, the garlic. We don't really need much. It's really, really nice. And then for those of you who don't know, I actually cook with essential oil. So I'm going to also add in here some black pepper essential oil. This is really good for your digestive system. And it's just from a flavoring standpoint, it adds like really nice flavor to your plate. So we're adding in a little bit of the black pepper, right? So I'll leave that there for you guys to take a look right there. And then now what we're going to do is we're going to pulse this. Okay, notice I haven't added in any oil or anything like that, you know. So I'm just going to pulse. So here's the thing, guys. A lot of people don't realize this, but your foods have oils already in them. So, you know, when you think about plant-based, you know, or raw vegan, like this, there's no need to add in all of the oil. And, you know, really adding in the oil is just extra, right? But this has oil. It's a full fat. You get the fiber from the sunflower seeds. You get the fiber from the pumpkin seeds. So you don't need to add oil in here. Sometimes when I see people make nut meats, they do add in a lot of oil. We're not going to do that here. All right, so we are going to scrape down. Let me get where's my spoon? Let me get a spoon. We're going to scrape down the sides. This smells really good, guys. It smells so good. And I'm going to show you what this looks like. Let me show you. Look. So look at that. Nice, right? Do you see that? Isn't that pretty? All right. So I'm going to taste it to make sure that the flavors are balanced. Let me see. All right. It needs a little bit more salt. So we're going to add in a little bit more salt. Okay. Super good though. Super good. All right. And then I'm going to pulse away again. I'm going to put this here. And big ups to everybody that's joining this Wellness Wednesday live. Now, let me say something. One of the reasons why we're doing this cleanse, this raw cleanse, is because we just came off of the summer solstice, right? I think we even had a new moon that just happened a couple of days ago. So it's really important, guys, that you do a lot of cleansing constantly and that you're changing up what you eat. I, do seasonal cleanses with Farmer Jay of Patchwork City Farms. We have a collaborative project called Eat, Move, Be Well. And we do cleanses every season. And so if you are one of those people that's like, yo, I need a cleanse, I need to eat raw, I'm really trying to do it, we can show you how to do it. These recipes, this actual recipe is from that cleanse. The recipes are super simple. They're really nice, easy to prepare. And you come out of it empowered. You're like, oh my gosh, I can make some raw food. A lot of times we think that it's difficult to do, but it's really not. All right. That's good. All right. So I'm going to push this back, and it has that smoky flavor. It's really good. So I'm going to push that back, put this off to the side, and then now we're going to stuff our avocado. So for those of you who don't like avocado, oh man, I feel bad for you. Because avocados are so good for you. One, they get, you know, they just help your immune system to be strong. It also gives your body some really good fat. And they just taste really good. They're wonderful for incorporating into a plant-based diet because avocados are very versatile. They can act in as like a creamer, like if you're trying to do puddings or if you're trying to make veganese or something like that, just to kind of add some depth to, you know, your foods. Avocados are the things that you want to use. All right. So the people who are out there that love avocados, right? It's like super good. All right. So look what we're going to do. We're going to kind of shave a little bit of the butt off of this avocado. And the reason why is because I want it to kind of stand, or rather sit on the plate. So I'm going to show you the difference. So we basically just cut a little piece of it off. Do you see that? We cut a little piece of it off. And the reason why I do that is because look how I want it. Look at this one. See how it's wiggling? I want it to sit on the plate like that. Do you see that? So we're going to do the same thing for this avocado. Before I take the seed out, and I'll show you how to take the seed out. Before we take the seed out, I'm going to just cut a little bit of the butt off of the avocado. So I'm going to show you again what I did. All you gotta do is a little butt, just so that it sits flat. Okay? All right, so we did that again, see? And then now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hit the seed really good, like this. Right? Now, don't throw away this seed. This seed right here, guys, it's super powerful. It's full of potassium. And you can basically break this down, cut it into pieces, and you can add this. Let me show you what I like to do, okay? I usually like to take the avocado seed, and then what I would do is kind of cut it in half like so. See? Cut it in half, like so. And then just keep this. You can put this inside of a little container like this, and then add this to your smoothies. So people are like, what? I didn't know you could do that. Yes, yo, you can do that. You can add the seed to your smoothies so that you can really, you know, just get all that good potassium into your system. All right. So now what I'm going to do here is I'm peeling the rest of the skin off. So do you see that? I'm peeling it off like a gift. Woo! Peeling it off like a gift. So here we go. So peeling it off. And then I'm going to sit my avocado on the plate. I'm going to show you what this looks like in a second. All right. Greetings to all of you that are joining. What city are you guys from? If you're all from Atlanta or in Georgia, please let me know. Let me know. All right. So we got this. We got this going. Okay. So that's what this looks like. So do you see that? That's what this looks like. So it just basically helps it to stay stationary when we do it like that. Cool? All right. And then this avocado looks a little stringy, so I'm just taking off some of the string. All right. So we got this. And then now what we're going to do, is we're going to spoon out. We're going to spoon out some of this meat. Okay, guys? Oh, LA, Orlando, Abingdon, Reno, Nevada. Wow, look at you guys. You guys are repping. You guys are repping from all sorts of places. Very cool. All right, so look at what we're doing here. Okay? So we got the stuffing. We're topping it here. Okay? We're topping it here. Okay? Look how pretty that looks. See? Look how pretty that looks. And y'all, like, you know, really, you don't need the meat. A lot of the flavors and things that we think we want, it's because of the spices. It's the spices that are making us remember those flavors that we miss with meat or connect with meat. So what I'm going to do now, guys, and I'll show you the plating for this. I got these from my garden. So now I'm going to dress up. I'm dressing up these stuffed avocados, and I'm dressing them up with some cool stuff. So some different tomatoes. So I have cherry tomato here. And then we have a big tomato that we're gonna just add to the plate. And I'll show you what that looks like in a second, shortly, right? So once again, you really don't need all of these things that you think you need. It's really the seasons, the herbs that you like associate with meat. For example, like sausage, sage, fresh sage. Those are some of the herbs, spices that people put in, right? They put in to like a sausage to make it taste nice. So I want to show you what this looks like, guys. Do you see that? You see how pretty this is? Right? So with this, we used the smoked paprika, right? We used the garlic, right? We used a little bit of the salt. We used some black pepper, the essential oil black pepper. You should see this plate. This plate is gorgeous, right? Look at this plate. Look at that plate. Isn't that pretty? Look at that plate. And then now what I want to do, I have some, let me see if I can find it because I just rearranged some things here. Oh, here it is. Some chives. So I feel like this plate needs some color. So I'm going to add some dried chives to this. Okay. There you go. Now, for those of you who don't know, chives, they're family to the onion. They're family to the onion. Look at that. Look at that. All right. And the chives basically have like a nice subtle onion flavor. Okay. This is such a pretty plate. Look at this, y'all. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Okay. And this is it. This is our stuffed avocados. All right. So this right here, guys, this is an awesome lunch. This is an awesome lunch. You can use this. You can actually drizzle a little bit of olive oil on here. Or what you can do is you can eat it just like this. You don't need to add all the extra things. Remember, I told you we're actually going raw. So because we're going raw, we're really trying to be mindful of all the extra things that we're putting in our diet, right? All the extra things that we're putting on our plate. That is just so pretty. It came out so lovely. And so if you have any questions, please, thank you. It looks good. What makes the stuffing? All right, so for those of you who missed it, what we used for the stuffing, we had garlic, we had some salt, we had some smoked paprika, we had a little bit of sun-dried tomatoes, and we had pumpkin seeds and sunflower seeds that we had soaked for about 4 hours in spring water. Then we pulsed it inside of our, and I can show it to you real fast. All right, there you go. So we basically use those items: sunflower seeds, pumpkin seeds, sun-dried tomato, smoked paprika, garlic, all of those things. Sent a request to do. Okay, somebody sent a request to be live. Oh, IG pause. Okay. Oh, I hadn't seen that before. And then what we did, guys, is we just pulsed it together. And then once we pulsed it together, that was it. That was the stuffing for the avocados. All right, let's see. Any other questions? Awesome. Oh, IG pause. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. The signal here, it's like in between 1 and 2 bars, so I apologize for that. But that's all to it, y'all. This is it. This is lunch. So let me say this. If you all are interested in joining the journey with me and Farmer J on Eat, Move, Be Well, we are doing another cohort for Summer Like It's Raw, and that will start on Monday. It will go from July 27th until August 5th. And really the goal is to show you how simple it is to cleanse. A lot of times when people cleanse, there are different kinds of cleansing. There are people who cleanse and they just drink water for 5 days, 3 days, 10 days. They do a water fast. They do a juice fast or a juice cleanse. They do a green cleanse. They do a smoothie cleanse. We want to show you that by simplifying your raw food and by bringing in live foods into your diet, you can still cleanse, you can still heal, but you're also getting some amazing nutrients into your system. And then you're also learning how to make some awesome recipes. So that's the goal of our cleanse. Once again, we went through our first cohort. They ended today. And so if you would love to find out more about it, Summer Like It's Raw, you can jump on my IG page. My IG page is I am Chef Bee with 3 E's. That's I am Chef Bee with 3 E's. And you can basically find information for the cleanses coming up, and we start on Monday. I would love for you all to participate. And the other cool thing about this cleanse is we're going to be focusing on hydration. In the summertime in particular, really throughout the year, we all need to hydrate, and a lot of us are not hydrating appropriately. And so we get into all of that on this cleanse. Will you pin that? Absolutely. I can totally pin that. Summer Like It's Raw. I am Chef Bee. Somebody's doing it for me, but I'm going to type it right here. I am Chef Bee. Post. And it's with 3 E's, guys, okay? It's with 3 E's. So you can find information about Summer Like It's Raw on the page. You can also go to Eat, Move, Be Well. Eat, Move, Be Well is the other page where we collaborate and do this work together. That is myself and Farmer Jay of Patchwork City Farms. Eat, Move, Be Well. I would love to see you guys on this journey with us. Again, we start on Monday, and I just really want you to see, like, you know, I'm not going to be cooking for hours, right? This literally took about 15 minutes to make, and not even because we were talking. Look how beautiful that plate looks. Look at that. Okay? Look how beautiful that plate looks. So, raw food, eating healthy does not have to be complicated. It does not have to be difficult. It's all about just the energy and the love that you put in on the plate and in the plate. Just keep it simple. Put your love in it. Put your heart in it. And that is it. That's the most important thing. We show you how to do all of that in this cleanse. Okay, guys? So for all of you who have joined, again, shout out some of those cities if you haven't shouted out your city. We have a bunch of folks on here from all over U.S., all right? I think we even have someone from out of the U.S., so that's kind of cool. I'm here in Atlanta, Southwest Atlanta, on the west side, as we say. We also have my cookbook up here if you want to check that out, Let Plants Nourish You. All of that information is on my IG page when you go and you check it out. Okay, guys? So this particular video will also be in IGTV for Black Vegetarian Society of Georgia. I see Sarasota, North Atlanta, Canada. What? I'm getting love from Canada. Oh, snap. Yeah, Brooklyn. I'm from Brooklyn, too. All right, ZQAR73. I see you. Let's go. Love it. Love the energy. So, yes. Nashville. Wow, look at that. That's so wonderful. Wonderful. Yeah, man. So you guys, make sure that you guys are taking care of yourselves. This is the time. Okay, guys? This is the time. Now more than ever before, we got to make sure that we are on it with our health game. Don't, no Doritos, no chips. I know sometimes those things feel comfortable, but this is not the time to be eating that stuff. We got to keep our immune system strong. You hear me? I just called my, just sharing a quick story before I go. I have braces. So I had an orthodontic appointment tomorrow. They called me to see if I wanted to reschedule. They said that somebody at the clinic tested positive for COVID. And I was like, man, this thing is here. COVID is here, and you can't keep your guards down. You got to keep your guards high, because if you keep your guards down, you're going to get got. Okay, guys? So you want to make sure that you are taking care of yourselves, cleansing. You want to make sure you're not eating crap. You want to make sure that you're getting the proper nutrients into your system. You want to make sure you're doing the work to consistently heal and stay strong. All right? So I wish you guys wellness, prosperity, and just all good vibes and love and strength. Trying to learn to eat for inflammation. I walk 5 or 6 miles daily. I cancel my braces appointment as well. Yeah. So I said 2 weeks because, no one else was tested positive in the clinic but this one person, and they interacted with someone over the weekend, and then that's how they knew. But no one else was tested positive. So that's a blessing. I don't want to get got, sis. That's right. You don't want to get got. So you got to get this raw food, this plant-based food into your diet. Don't get got. Don't get got. You hear me, y'all? Don't get got. So much love. Check me out. Please, hit the follow button. Go on I Am Chef Bee and stay connected. I do a lot of cool stuff on there. So just check it out. And, if you guys have any questions about anything, you can always inbox me at I Am Chef Bee with 3 E's, okay? I Am Chef Bee with 3 E's. And once again, this video, if you missed some of it, it'll be in the IG TV for Black Vegetarian Society of Georgia. All right, beautifuls. I'm out. Mwah. Have an awesome Wednesday. Wellness Wednesday. Do something wonderful for yourself. Go for a walk. Stretch. Do something positive for yourself. Don't get got. Words to live by. Mwah. Yes. All right, guys. Peace.